artists, happy holidays and welcome to the new Children's Museum. My name is Amy. I'm an art educator here at the museum, and I am here to share a fun holiday project with you, one that has a little bit of a surprise to it. Today, we are going to make pop-up cards. So if you'd like to make your own pop-up card, I'm going to share with you right now how to do that. The first thing we want to do is make sure that you have all of your supplies. So what you're going to need are a few sheets of colored cardstock. Now, I would recommend probably at least 4 in whatever colors you like. You're also going to need a pair of scissors, a glue stick, and at least 1 marker. If you have more than 1 marker, that's great. And if you have more than 4 colors of cardstock, that's great too. But this is all you have to do the next steps. So the first thing we're going to do to make our card, our pop-up card, is looking at your cardstock that you have. I want you to choose 2 colors first out of those. One of them will be the outside of your card, and the other one will be the inside color. So as you can tell, I chose blue and green. Once you've chosen your colors, decide which one of those is the inside. I chose green, so I'm going to take that one. And now I'm going to show you how you're going to create in that card the pop-up part. It's a little bit of engineering, and we're going to do it together. So the first thing you're going to do is take your card and fold it hamburger style, so that means in half this way. I want you to use your fingers and really push on that crease to make it nice and tight. Push it down so you have a nice tight crease. The next thing you're going to do is do 2 cuts. 2 cuts with your scissors in the middle of your fold, and they're going to be parallel. That means they're going in the same direction. So I'm going to figure out where's the middle of my card, or just about, and then on one side of that, I'm going to do 1 cut about that size, about a little over 1 inch, so about half your finger size, and then the other one parallel to that. So do the best you can. If it's not perfect, that's okay. I promise you, it'll still work. So you've got this little loose tooth on your card, right? The next thing you're going to do is open it up. You can see that loose tooth right there. Use your finger and push it through. Just push it through. Now, if it's not going for you, just keep trying. Push it through till it does that. And to help it, I'm going to smush my card down, push it down on those fold lines just a little bit. Look, the tooth fell out. That's how you know you got it right. The tooth fell out, and when you open it, you've got this little ledge. Well, this part is what's going to hold your pop-up. Look again at my card example. Right behind here is my ledge, and there's my pop-up surprise. The next thing you're going to do is take your inside card and glue it to your outside card. So I'm going to take my other color that I chose, I'm going to fold it in half just like I did with my inside card. Really push on those creases. Push, push, push. And then I'm going to glue this inside of it with that tooth out. So make sure that it's open like this when you're gluing it inside. And what I recommend is gluing it one side at a time, okay? With a lot of glue. Go a little glue bananas with it. Okay, gonna glue, 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 glue all around the one side, and then I'm gonna do the other side. So I'll glue this first side and then stop there to let you do these first few steps. So I glued one side, I'm gonna glue the other side, push it all together, and I'll have my pop-up card starter. The best part comes next, but why don't we pause here and you try to do these steps first. I'll see you in a minute. Welcome back, artists. Is your card ready to go? Ready to pop? If you had any trouble, just pause the video again, take a look at the directions and see maybe there was a step that you need to try one more time. But if you're ready to go, I'm gonna show you the next step. The next step is to think about what's gonna pop up. What do you want to be the big surprise when someone opens your card? Looking at mine, you can see where my ideas were. So I'm going to show you how I did this one, but your ideas can be something completely different. It's totally up to you. But what I'm going to do is take some of my other cardstock and cut out a shape. Now, that shape can be any shape. I had decided I was going to do a present, so I knew I wanted to do a square. You may decide on something totally different, but whatever you do, I want to show you something I want you to think about, okay? So whatever shape you make is going to be glued right here. Now, you want this to pop up, which it will, but you also probably want it to hide in your card until somebody opens it. So in order to do that, make sure that whatever you cut doesn't go over this line. So you can see I have lots of room here, right? When I close my card, that won't pop out. But if I were to take, say, something like this and glue it down here, it would stick out of my card. So make sure that your shape is small enough that it's still hiding in your card until you're ready for it to be seen. When you have your shape, you're going to glue it on to that ledge. So again, take a lot of glue, but instead of putting it on the shape, put it right on that front part of the ledge. You can see what I'm doing right here. I put a bunch of glue there, and then I'm gonna stick my shape right onto it. Use your hands to push it on nice and tight, and then just to put a little extra push on that, I would rub it with your hand. And then when you open your card, you'll see your pop-up. Now, that's a good start, but I wanna add some more details, and I have lots of cardstock and glue and scissors to do that with. So I'm gonna invite you to add your pop-up, and then, like I did, think about some details. Again, yours don't have to be like mine, they can be your own ideas. But use your cardstock and your glue to add a few more details to your design, and then we'll meet back here and we'll do the final steps together. See you soon. Okay, artists, how did it go? I hope you took your time, and if you feel like you need more, just pause the video again and keep going. When you're ready, the last step is to take your marker and to write a message on your card. Now, you can see I wrote Happy Holidays. So my card, I hope, will make somebody feel really good when they read this and have a good holiday season. You can decide whatever your card is for. It doesn't have to be a holiday card. It could be any kind of card or message. But you're gonna use your marker and write inside somewhere, wherever you have space, write your message. Now, the other thing that you can do at this point is decide if you want the outside of your card to have any designs or messages on it. I kept mine blank, but you can do whatever you like. You probably have some cardstock left over. You definitely have a marker. Go to town and see what you want to make your card look like. The final step is to decide what you're going to do with your card. Is it going to be a card that you give to someone, or maybe it's just one that you display as a decoration? The great thing about these cards is you can set them up on a table and they'll stay open and someone can just enjoy looking at them. You could also fold it up and give it to someone as a sweet surprise. So you get to decide what you want to do with your work of art. And if you have any extra materials, you could try another one. The other thing I encourage you to think about is once you have mastered this one pop-up, why not try more? You can actually do another pop-up on either side here and have many things popping up in your card. But I would say start with this. Keep it simple in the beginning to get it down, and then you can try more and more cards after that. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you had fun. Have a great holiday season, and we hope to see you at the museum again soon. Bye-bye.